How's it going? How's life treating you? This is your daily insight on life and love, and it's for August 2020, but it's also timeless. So wherever you're pulled to this in time, this could have a message for you. I don't care what year it is. If you're coming in from the past, I don't know how you did that, but I would love to know. So the base of this was these two. This is what was at the bottom of the deck when I first started, and this was at the bottom of the deck when I finished shuffling. So we're looking at just getting by on the skin of your teeth. It's sheer willpower. That's really what it boils down to, because I'm feeling your anxiety. I'm feeling your sense of defeat. Look at what came out in here. Oh, yeah. So again, general collective message. I know. Sorry to interject like that. This is general collective. Please don't force it to fit if it doesn't fit. It's not going to work that way. If it doesn't, just let it fall away. You can always ask questions about booking your own personal reading. My email's in the description, and you can find me on any social platform. So feel free to DM me. Yes, so I do have a coronavirus sale that's been extended until coronavirus is no longer a thing. I don't care. It's fun. I love talking with all of you. So again, general collective, don't force it if it doesn't. I see that first, all of that anxiety and pain that you have endured, and it wasn't a small feat. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you made it through. This really feels like ascension. I know that is so overused. It's like a buzzword now, but you know, honestly, what are we doing? It is. So many of you are being dragged through the mud. This is even talking about it. The best thing that you could have done was completely just let the cards fall where they may and let this unfold as it was going to. You let go of all sense of control because you were trying to control what feels like utter chaos. Perfectly fine. Well, okay, that wasn't feeling fine. My nose ring is itching. Ugh. Okay, there's like a hair on that. God. There was really nothing that was going to get this, whatever this situation was, in a better position. There was no fighting it. There was nothing that you could have done with it. A lot of you. It's like trying to wrestle a pig in the mud. Sooner or later, you're going to have to realize it's having a great time. I know. So letting go, letting this be exactly what it was really the best thing that you could have done. Just let go. I'm not telling you to give up on life. I'm telling you that it was great that you just freaking stopped trying in that situation. So right now, what you are doing is, first off, you're probably waiting for a better day to come. I got that. And it's on its way. You have some great news coming. You have some new opportunities that are coming. And this is coming out of nowhere. It seems like it's going to take time to get to this new destination. Perfect. You can dig it. You're coming out of emotional purgatory because this was the safest place for you to be with all that turmoil that's been going on. Yeah. And again, at the bottom of the deck was this. It was seriously, you came out on the other side of this more successful just to be spiteful. You are not going to go quiet into that good night. You are not going to be anything or anyone's personal bitch in this. Oh yeah, by the way, so disclaimer, as always, hit the bell for notifications because we get really colorful with language here. I say we as if there's more than one person. Sorry about that. All right, so what does Spirit want to tell you about? It's a real word. Look it up in Oxford Dictionary. Light at the end of the tunnel. You backing yourself up. You having so many more options that are being handed to you now. It was funneling. It was all funneling. It was that big push through at that last chapter. And now here we are. It's almost like it's in that nothingness, which is great. But there's light at the end of the tunnel, and you are getting your power back. You have the power of choice. You have the power of self. This is great. Look at that. We had it this way before. Now it's this way. I like it when this is in reverse. This is hopefulness. I like that. That, and if we have to have the Ten of Swords, I want it in reverse. That was complete ruin. All right. Let's see what's coming up now. Hard work paying off, seeing the fruits of your labor. And you want to know what? There's going to be messages incoming towards you. I feel like something is really about to light up your life in the most figurative way possible. I think that you're about to have some crazy breakthrough in your life. There's some energy behind it. Yeah. We're getting rid of that sense of nervousness, that sense of horror. Moving on. You have left that entire whole world behind you. Moving on to calmer waters. Ah, is it Christmas? That feels like Christmas. With everything that's been going on, to have a day of just lack of anxiety, that's like Christmas. So come on, out with it. More. Tell me more. I want more. I want to give some good news. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Wait a minute. Are you freaking out because it's getting calm? Are you thinking like this is calm before yet another storm in your life? You don't want to look down the road with this. You don't want to see the possibility. I'm seeing some fear come up. You're getting your power back, but there's this little undertone of fear. That's you getting into the resistance. You're making some crazy ass headway in an entirely new direction. So now that you're getting your power put into place, you're getting scared. I mean, nervous. I'm not calling you scared. Don't. It's not. This isn't short-lived. All right? You're the fucking Phoenix. I'm actually going to get that tattooed on me next. The Phoenix rising out of the ashes. Yeah, that's going to be my next tattoo. Just thinking about where I should get it, though. I have 6. Paws, hawks, and Kokopelli, and then these bad boys. Where should I get the Phoenix rising out of the ashes? Only appropriate. Well, actually, let's try and keep it G-rated, please. All right. Okay. You feel like you don't have any more fight left in you, and you're thinking that it's going to be the same storyline. But I see you kind of feel exposed. You feel vulnerable. That is a twofer on this one, because I see that you have like no more skeletons in your closet. You have all of this pressure off your chest. You're feeling that exposure and that vulnerability and the no fight left in you. So really, are you feeling like a wounded animal? What's going on? Because it's weird. I'm seeing that you have this power stepping back into this. You have momentum. You have all these new opportunities. And in the same breath, it's talking about how you feel exposed. You feel depleted. You feel... I mean, there's so much that's going on. There's so many layers to what's going on with you right now. So you know what? We're going to bring in some oracle cards. Not going to look yet. Not ready to look. If you see the cards that are on the bottom, don't say anything yet. I want to see what's coming up. Time for nap. Okay. No, you're getting your power back, but please rest before the next phase starts. Okay. Yeah, this is like for the next 12 weeks. The regeneration. This is, you're in the newborn stages, baby. You've gone through the regeneration. And now, let's see. You don't want to go anywhere because you are just depleted of everything that you just went through. So spirit and law of attraction, if you want to call it that, is really trying to get you into the flow state. But like, can I please just get 5 fucking minutes to just sleep, to rest, to recuperate? And Spirit's like, how about 2.5? I'll bargain with you on this. I know that you're not feeling ready. You are getting your strength back. So please be patient with yourself and patient with life. You're not at a point of making some really hard decisions at this point in time. I think that you just went through a bundle of them. Maybe you're finishing them off right now. But the great thing that is coming in is you don't really have to make a lot of tough decisions that are going to be completely life-altering. Your life has already been altered, let's be real. A lot of shadows have been exposed, and a lot of new deep-seated traits have come about. Yeah, you're kind of a different person. So sit with this, get to know this new version of yourself before you consider the fact that you are at a fork in the road. Right now, you're working on your independence, heart healing, and also seeing what your new gift is. I feel like it's, God, why do I want to say regal with this? You're coming out as royalty. Yeah, you're kind of a spiritual royalty at that one. Does that sound, that sounds, it's cool, but it sounds kind of odd. Spiritual royalty, is that even a thing? What is that? All right, come on. The never-ending story. What's this? The mirror. Do you want to see a reflection? Ah, okay. All right. You know how when someone or something has surgery, or if you have surgery, and you've seen people have surgery on like their face or something, whether it was on TV or not. And after they take the wrapping off, they get an opportunity to look at the work that's been done on them. Sometimes they don't like what they see, but it was necessary work. So what I'm seeing right now is these gifts that are arising. Are you ready to take a stone cold sober look at yourself? And for some of you, I get that you're terrified to see what you've become, how this has altered you. But it's the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going right back to the Nine of Swords in reverse. Your anxiety, it's at some point going to subside where you'll be able to look at yourself, look at everything that you've been through, and see the scars that you carry and use it as the new version of yourself. You're not Frankenstein's monster. Yes, I was very careful about saying it that way, even though nobody cares. These scars are going to heal, and they're going to really be your badges of honor. It's just going to take time. You have to still process everything, and that's the whole point of like this nap. And it's going to take even more time to process. This is going to come in waves. But again, remember at the beginning of the reading, I was talking about moving on to calmer waters. You're not really going to have to learn how to surf those rocky ass waves, even though that in some way, shape, or form would probably be fun. This is talking about taking all of that edge off. You don't have to look at yourself right now if you're not ready, but can you please see all that hard work and all that you have just been through? See it as you healing, and actually all these new parts of you. See it as beautiful. Not that you weren't beautiful before. This is a different kind of beautiful. It's like soul fiber. So this is what is really the internal part of that. So Spirit, can I get some info on what's coming up to be healed? Again, this is for the collective, the 26th of August, and also timeless. So wherever you're watching this in time, what's coming up to be healed for the collective? Playfulness. You're going to laugh at the absurdities of life and just be you. Serenity and surrender. This, well, okay, it's just serenity, but I'm going with surrender on this. It's absolute sincerity and freedom. Freedom to be authentic self. And I get that you're discovering who that is now. But it's fearless. It's really fearless. Isn't it crazy to understand what fearlessness is, what it actually is. When you have gone through everything that you have gone through and discover that not only did you face and realize your worst nightmares, you've come out on the other side of it surviving, and you, oh my God, I'm a total badass. Yeah, that's you. The serenity, everything that is coming your way is really working in alignment. You have alignment. You have the flow. Everything is this musical vibration. It's all waves. Your new sense of wave is matching up with other frequency, the same frequencies, but it's other same frequencies. You know what I'm saying? So this, I feel like, okay, if this were you, then all of these similar frequencies, it's like, and it's all connecting to you. How can I explain it without sounding completely batshit crazy? All right. Opportunities is coming up to be healed. What else? Taking opportunities, really. So, okay, we got abundance again. Knowing that something is your actual opportunity rather than just something that's a placeholder in your life. That everything that is being made known to you, every single piece of revealing truth is really a blessing. It's taking out so much of the guesswork in your life, which I feel like a lot of you have wasted your time on guesswork. It's giving you that sense of vitality again. This is like a newfound sense of life. Yeah. Okay, Spirit. Ooh. So, all right, so father popped out. Dad issues. I don't care what the gender is of the masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine inside of us. Talents for creating and supporting life, positive guiding with light within a tribal unit. You're stepping up to lead. You have the Midas touch, turning everything into gold. Entrepreneur or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Delight in life's riches. With the father thing, you're leading. Okay, there are so many ways to lead. And yes, there's more than one leader. Yes, you guys can collaborate. But what this is talking about is each individual leader standing up to lead. It's not like you're herding a flock of sheep. Everyone's a leader in their own right. You are somebody who has something very special to them that no one else has, but it is compatible to someone else's. So you getting into something compatible with someone else and them having another compatible person, it creates this force field like shield that's coming up. And this is, it's the divine connector. And this is creating this newfound sense of community. It almost feels like a new type of civilization. And there's purity around it. There's gold around it. There's empowerment, opportunity, all of that with this. So let's see what this is. Pretension to deeper knowledge. Okay, so to be mindful, don't pretend to know more than you are. You are at the learning phase of this. Trust your spidey senses in this. You are a rescuer. It's actually very humbling and encouraging when you let people know exactly where you are. You get compassion, sympathy, encouragement, and better resources. So you, being a rescuer and connecting with mutual rescuers, this is going to, again, create a bigger sense of compassion. It's going to give core strength, and it's also going to create an amazing support system where we all can work out our blocks, our ancestral trauma, our spiritual trauma, our karma, dharma, whatever you want to call these things. You are going to be working with other people who have different tools that'll help bring out the best in you as a person. What is it that I keep hearing about August 27th? What the hell is going on that date? I've been seeing it all over the web. And somebody please inform me, because I feel like I'm somehow mentally left out of this. All right, something about you being a healer. One more. Come on, we got the healer. We have the rescuer. The wounded child. Yes, it's completely rounding off this reading from where we started. You being the empath, the healer, the light worker, the whatever the hell you want to call it. You had a lot of wounds that you have just, addressed and worked out, and that has been a lot of the blocks in your life. But also, this is learning detachment, forgiveness, moving on. When you do forgiveness, I can't stress this enough. It doesn't always mean that you actively forgive the other person. There are some people you will never want to talk to in life, and that's more than acceptable. It's more along the lines of forgiving yourself for being caught up in that storyline for so long, keeping yourself in a self-imposed prison. And the healer aspect of it, everything that you just went through was pulling all the cords on every single aspect of that. So now you are cordless. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? This is everything that you're discovering right now. And you are going to have a much different storyline than someone else. But yours is yours to grow and nurture by yourself, but also have the encouraging tools that another person can provide. It's interdependence. There you go. We're all here to help each other learn as individuals, grow as individuals, come together as a unit. It is a paradox. It is and it isn't at the same time. It is connected and independent in the same breath. How crazy is that? This was your daily insight on life and love for August 26, 2020. And again, this was timeless. So if you're watching this at any point in time, this might have relevance to something in your life. So I hope that this reading made sense. And well, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have questions about booking your own personal reading, my email address is going to be in the description, and you can find me on any social platform. So I look forward to hearing and connecting with you all. I hope that this finds you well, and I'll talk to you very soon. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that I love you very much. Bye for now.